temporary starting soon screen. Okay, just give me a minute. So how is it going, y'all? I I'm very tired still. I forgot to refresh this page. Ooh, let's go. Okay, there we go. Can I spell my own username? That is the real question of tonight. And the answer is apparently no. I'm very much struggling. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yes, I want to do the like rush mode because I've done it once and I thought it was fun. But I haven't done it since, so I'm gonna do it again. I feel sorry for the people who read all of my Go Live notifications because trust me, they come up. I write them on the spot and they're all bad. They're all bad. Okay. 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 So now that we've done that, I don't have to worry about music because I love the music for this game a lot. Okay. My hair, I just don't want to talk about my hair today, so I'm not going to. I actually really like the color because it's like strawberry lemonade sort of thing. But like, yes, I know it looks bad. Yes, I know my roots is very bad. I get it, but like, we're not dealing with that today. That is like tomorrow's problem. Okay, where is my, okay, here we go. We're using this one. Lovely, okay. I did it. I'm so proud of myself. I'm playing with mouse and keyboard. I do have a controller, like, plugged in, but the thing is, I'm super bad at controlling first-person games with controllers. It doesn't click with my brain at all. So we're not going to do that. We're gonna make a new game. There's so many. There's just so many. There's just so many. I just keep going and there's more. I want the cute lucky cat because that's adorable. Okay. And we're gonna do a rush. That is my high score. You see it is not very good. Oh, I forgot to turn off my fan thing. Okay. If I get too hot, I might turn it back on. I don't know. Because it's been, you know, heat wave and stuff. But it hasn't been too bad today, and I haven't really been in my room at all today, so it was pretty cold. So that's why I had the, like, hoodie on or whatever. Have the hoodie on. Okay. So my plan is to get, like, rock slimes and stuff. Okay. Okay. Very, okay. But also, like, any plorts I see on the ground are instant. I'm gonna turn this off real quick. There we go. Any plorts I see on the ground, I'm gonna try and make a priority of collecting. Just because, every little bit counts. I don't know. I'm getting rich off of my ranch, my slime flavored ranch. I could have made a funny joke there, but I didn't. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, I could have been funny, but I'm just disappointing. Truly the story of my life. At some point I want to try like speedrunning Slime Rancher because I watched speedruns for it and I'm like, okay, I see what's happening here. But at the same time, do I have the time and energy to dedicate to learning a speedrun? Yes, of course. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna learn how to speedrun Slime Rancher. Just you wait. That'd be cool. I don't know. Oh, actually, I need you. I need you stupid little rock boys to come with me. I need you, please. Excuse you. You just made me waste so much time. I don't need that, but it feels wrong to leave it, like, unobtained. Okay. 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 I'm gonna collect these pogo fruits, but I actually am gonna use them because I'm gonna head over to the Pink Gordo on the island and collect it. I don't know. I love this game, but I'm trying to figure out ways to make it interesting for stream because as much as I love it, like I should have not waited for that. I forgot that you just kind of don't wait for that. You just kind of go. I can't wait for the second game to come out. I've only watched the trailer like once because I want to be surprised. One. Where's Plords? Okay. Okay, whatever. It's fine. I got 22 Plorts, which isn't bad, I will have to go out and get the, like, key berries and stuff. But that's a future problem, you know? That's a future problem. Right now, we're focusing on just going. Actually. Boop. I should not have waited that. Why do I keep waiting for those? My second question is, do I make them into Gordos? I think I want to. I'm thinking Tabby, just because that's the easiest. But for now, I think I will just toss them in a pen. You, sir, do not get to exist here. Your presence is, like, banned. Get out of town. Okay, Okay, I know how I'm gonna do that. Just... Okay, so what we want to do is pop the phosphorite, the phosphorus slime Gordo. That will be our solution to all of life's problems. All of life's problems, every single one. Also, if I could get like a tabby Plort, that'd be pretty cool, but I don't think I will be able to. I don't know if I'll regret this decision. I think I will, but it's fine. There's no time to like ponder the consequences of your actions. Dang it. I'll come back. I'll be back. You see, it's fine. You know, everything is fine. That's the moral of the story. Okay. I'm gonna waste a bit of money here and buy those two things just because it'll make my life easier. Okay. There we go. Whatever. That will slowly produce this money in the background. Okay. What was I doing? Right. Right. I want to go get the cube fruit before people eat it. That's kind of the ideal that I want. Okay, that's just normal tabby slimes. I can't tell the difference. Actually, I can't hold on to that, because I need to get the cube fruit. That's the most important thing right now. Q-berry. Oh, right, it's a pun. How did I forget it was a pun? Oh, okay. Okay. Whatever, it's fine. Because I'm mostly here just to empty my inventory, and then I'm gonna go get the rest of the things. And also see if this is, it is not. We are one short. Oh, no. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll figure it out, right? Right, because we have that expansion open to us, so we can just run and grab things. It's fine. It is perfectly fine. That's what you gotta remember. I guess a lot of the rush mode is just testing your memory. Okay. I forgot what was happening for a hot second. It's fine. Okay. And we've got that open for the future. It's fine. Everything is fine. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. I think I'm going to choose to open up the, okay. I think I'm gonna go for the quarry because, I can get a hold of crystal slimes and they'll sell for more. And I kind of want to rush to the like, glass desert, just so I can get, like, I don't know. I feel like that'll be the best, turn of events. Why am I picking up this stuff? I don't want this. Oh no, it's fine. They're all still here. That's rude of them, don't they know? Yes, okay. Oh, I love this game, but thinking is not my strong suit. Please be enough. Oh, it's just barely enough. That's exactly the kind of luck I was hoping for. Okay. Okay, that's enough having fun. We're done having fun here. Okay. Is that enough? I don't know if that's enough. I don't know if that's enough. I don't know if that's enough, but it's gonna have to be, you know? It's just gonna have to be. Okay, let's keep going. Oh man, I love this game, but I hate thinking. Oh, there's tar, that's lovely. Not my problem, though. It really is not. Truly is not my problem. Okay. 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 Let's continue on. Oh man, I love this game, but like most of the time I play it is like when I'm like depressed and stuff. Like that's the only time I ever like really like sit down to play it, except for now, of course. Like I love this game, but like at the same time, it's not usually my game of choice. I don't know what that is. I think it's just the fact I can spend literal hours playing it without even like realizing that time is passing. Come on, I need 3 more phosphorus slimes. You are one, sir. Sir, 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 please stop whatever you're doing. Thank you. Come on, come on, come on, just 2 more, please. There's usually like thousands. Where are they all? Please? Oh no, please, pretty, please. With like a cherry on top? Please? Where are all the stupid phosphorus slimes? Hello, you're coming with me. Oh man. Please, where are all the stupid, where are they? Where did they go? Hello, how's your day been? My day's been pretty good. I had to like run errands, so I had to leave the house and like go to the bank and stuff, but like, I don't know, it was fine. It was really weird because the area I'm in was like, you guys don't have to wear masks anymore, and it was very weird and I don't like it. I got very used to, please, thank you, you're the last one you need. Okay, I got very used to like wearing them, so it feels weird not to, and I don't know. It was weird, but it was a day that happened. I don't know. How's your day been? Thank you, that is exactly what I need. I'm gonna waste a bit of money here, just for my own convenience. And I need to dump these plorts off. Okay. Okay. That is not a plort. I was not looking at the screen. Okay, we hit the bonus for that. I've been good. I went to the gym, kind of overdid it, but it's been good. Oh man, I've been meaning to do that for ages. I kind of fell off the train because, you know, it's like fitness used to be like something that like I super cared about and was like integral part of my life. But then I was like, okay, what if I just stopped? And I've been trying to get back into it, but it's so hard because it's like, man, my limbs are not used to this kind of thing. Okay. I lost a gilded ginger somewhere, but I don't want to go find it. 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's fine. I got something. It's better than nothing. You know? Something's better than nothing. That's what people say, right? Please, can I just pick up this stupid heartbeat? Okay. Oh, it's a heartbeat! That's a pun! I am kind of, trying my best today. Okay. Oh wait, I needed those. Oh well, it's fine. I already did it. It's fine. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. So we're gonna unlock the quarry. I'm doing the like rush version of this where it's you only have like 3 in-game days to try and make as much money as you can. I've only done it once before. I don't feel like I did too bad, but I also don't know anything else about. I've never looked into this mode at all, so I don't actually know. It's fine. So yeah. Man. Tomorrow is like What day of the week is tomorrow? Today is the, like, 2nd, right? Is today the 2nd? Today is the 2nd. Okay, because yesterday was the 1st. Okay, 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 I want to collect as many vegetables as I can. Everybody loves vegetables. Actually, I want, like, 2 of you for some reason. I don't actually want 2 of you. What am I talking about? I'm just kind of collecting slimes because I don't know what to do, because I got distracted. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. We'll come back and get them later. It's fine. I'm so excited for, the 2nd game. The sequel, because I don't know. This game, it good. What more to say? It good? Give me these ports. You little buddies. Okay. These are not actually what I need. Okay, there we go. Good. Sounds nice. I've never played it, but still good. Slime Rancher is like a very relaxing game to play. At least for me. Except for in this mode, I kind of have to make a lot of decisions all at once. But normally, it's a pretty relaxing game. Whenever, you know, I used to get really stressed at school and stuff, and I would just come home, I'd sit on the couch and just play Slime Rancher, like listening to like 21 Pilots because I was 14. What else are 14-year-olds supposed to listen to? I don't want heartbeats because that was not a worthwhile trade, but I already did it. Oh well, it's fine. I'm regretting my decisions. I don't know. It's got a very soft spot in my heart because I grew up playing games like Harvest Moon and Animal Crossing and just, you know, all of the like, haha, you're just farming for some reason games. You know, like, they're my childhood, you know? And playing games like Stardew Valley and this game, you know? They just bring me right back to my childhood. Like, kind of weird because it's like, man, like, this is like exactly my childhood to a T. Can we... That's kind of a lot, you know? There's so many stupid rock slimes here. Okay. I grew up with shooters. Yeah. My family is like super religious, and so like majority of my life, my mother has been like, no like shooter games in the house at all. Like the only one that was permitted was like Metroid. I don't know. And so I haven't actually played that many shooters like ever. Just ever, you know? I don't quite have enough to make the jump. And so it's like, I'm actually pretty bad at them. Like, freshman year, one of the people I dated was like super into like Overwatch and like other shooters. I think now they're super into like Borderlands. I don't know. I have a hard time keeping up. And it's just a lot of like, I don't know. I think it's a fun genre. I just haven't really, you know, had the experience long enough playing with them, you know? I don't know. This is also just like, I've tried playing shooters with like controllers. I don't know how people do it. I feel like anyone who can like be good at like a shooter and also play on controller is just like, I don't know who you sold your soul to, but like that's illegal. Like in so many states, you know, it goes against the code of ethics, the laws of the universe. I don't know how people do it, and I'm concerned. My phone keeps buzzing. Why is it buzzing? Are people texting me? Oh, people are texting to me. I don't want to deal with that, so I'm not going to. I can't use a controller, but I can use it for games like Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I can. It really depends on the game on whether or not I can play it with a controller. Like playing Stardew Valley with a controller is annoying, but you can do it just fine. But there's other games where I'm like, I don't know how anyone plays this with a controller. Like, I know it supports it, but like, man, this feels wrong. And there's other games where it's like, I cannot imagine playing this with anything but a controller. Like, what is the example, brain? Hollow Knight. Like, I can't. How do people play Hollow Knight with a keyboard? I know it. I know people do it because my brother like beat the game with just a keyboard. But like, what? It's wrong. Oh, okay. I need to leave this area because I need to start heading back so I can get the new quest. Okay. It's fine. Just ignore the radiation poisoning and it doesn't exist. Oh, those are all heartbeats. That's my life lesson. It comes down to what you're used to. Yeah, it does. And I don't know. It's like the same thing with like watching shows with like subtitles or dubs. Like there's some shows where like I cannot watch anything but the dub. Watching the subtitles just feels wrong. And there's other shows where I'm like, I don't know. A lot of it just comes down to like which version I grew up with. Oh man, it's like with Sailor Moon. Like the only version of Sailor Moon that I accept is the I only accept the like crappy like Funimation dub. That is the only actual version of it in my head. The Crystal I don't like as much because it does not have the charm. It does not have the charisma. It does not have all the I just this is a meme thing. Okay. We still need like 2 more keys. Okay. I'm actually gonna waste a bit more money on another corral. It's such a waste, but like, it makes my life easy, so is it a waste? Please just eat so much. Thank you. Okay. Oh, man. I used to watch the dub because dyslexic and I read really slow, but now I love watching dub when it comes to anime. I think a lot of it depends on the show, because there's some where I'm like, I can't watch anything but the, like, crappy dub. Like, I love horror, but I get scared super easy, so I found a workaround for watching horror media that scares me. Like, I started watching horror anime, but dubbed, because it's just wonky enough to, like, remind me that it's not real, but when I watch subtitled shows, I get too immersed and get too scared. And so I'm just like, it's my stupid workaround for a problem that no one else has. Okay. Where's all the stupid carrots? I've already collected them, haven't I? Oh, that's rude. I don't need this many chickens. What am I supposed to do with this many chickens? I don't know. I have issues reading aloud, but like I can read in my head just fine. But it's led to like very confusing like talks with like teachers and stuff, because they're like, technically we should fail you on this reading thing because you've made so many mistakes reading it, but I know you can read it and you have like really good comprehension for this, and so I don't want to flunk you on it, so I'm just gonna fudge your scores. I don't know. I mean, now I watch sub, but I must have typing it, yeah. I figured something like that. I actually need vegetables. A lot of vegetables. That is what I need. I don't know. Like, but when I read aloud, I would always make mistakes that were technically mistakes, but not really. Like, it'd be like, oh, the text would say like, oh, somebody's at the door. You better go get it. And I'd be like, oh, someone's at the door. You better go get it. And it's like, the meaning isn't changed at all, but it's technically a mistake, and so they have to write it down, and it's just rude. Okay, what kind of slimes do I want to get? I'm thinking about probably rad slimes. Rad slimes are the easiest to deal with, but they're also pure vegetable. It's fine. So boom slimes it is. Okay, what do you want from me? Okay, I can do that. I can do that, no problem. Oh man. I haven't really watched, like, I've recently started, like, getting back into watching TV shows, but I forgot that I have this lovely problem called I have no self-control and I will just binge an entire, like, show in, like, 4 days. Like, I started watching The Good Place because, I don't know, I was watching a video essay and they're like, I want to talk about this show, but, like, spoiler warning, and I hate giving spoiler warning, just watch it. I just watch it, and I actually took their advice and watched it and was like, oh man, this is actually really good. And so I binged, like, I'm on the final episode. It's been 4 days. I'm on the final episode of season 4. It's fine, you know. It's fine. And I don't know. Okay, what was I grabbing? Pink plorts, apparently, which I don't need. I don't want these. It's fine. I don't know. I'm trying to think about some of my, like, favorite shows, and it's like... I don't really have a favorite show. I just have, like, shows that I really like, and it's kind of like whatever show I most recently watched is probably my favorite show in my head. That's just kind of how things go with me, I guess. I stayed up before my last day of school watching anime until like 6 a.m. so I just skipped school. Oh man, I nearly skipped my last day of school, but then the teacher emailed me and was like, hey, if you don't show up, I will find, I know where you live. Show up to, I got threatened, and so I came to school, and It's funny, but it's also sad. I showed up to school, and I'm glad I showed up there for the last day, even though I did absolutely nothing except for run around the school and bump into a classmate who I had not seen in like 4 years because they do not matter to me. I don't need heartbeats on me. That's not... Hello, slimes. I just want all of you, please. Okay. I cannot fly high enough for that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I've always kind of been like a goody two-shoes, you know? I never really skipped school or anything like that until like the last 2 weeks of school. I'm like, okay, what is the point of me being here? There's literally nothing for me to do. And so I just... Wait, I just want their plorts. What am I doing? I just want the plorts and the key. That is what I'm here for. Wait, actually, I don't want these at all. I need the vegetables for more of the men's. You know, the men's. Okay, I need to leave. Oh, okay. I used to have a collection of knives that I used to carve wood with as a hobby, so any teacher will... That's... okay. Okay. I used to whittle wood a lot because, like, my family was, like, involved with, like, Boy Scouts of America and that kind of thing. And so, like, I got dragged along to, like, boys camp, like, scout camp, like, multiple times, but nothing to do because I can't participate in any of the activities because A, I'm a girl, and B, I am, like, 11. And so, like, I would have a lot of time where I just, like, sat whittling wood with a knife that I got from my, like, late grandfather. Because when he died, they invited, like, all the grandkids into, like, his study room, which was a room I was never allowed in, because I am an agent of chaos, you see. And they're like, okay, pick from these, like, hundreds of knives which one you want. And I'm like, what? Because it was quite literally, like, hundreds of knives. And I saw one I thought looked pretty, and so I took it. And it's like, I still have that knife to this day. And my friends will, so, you know, like, I carry in bags and stuff because I have issues. And my friends will ask to see it, and I'll be like, sure. And they will try to open it. They open it, and they're like, okay, cool. And they try to close it and nearly cut themselves closing it every single time because it takes a stupid amount of force to close it. It is, frankly, it is rude and absurd, the level of strength that it takes to open the stupid knife. Okay. Oh, man. And it's like... I don't think I've caught myself a single time on the knife, like carving wood or any of the other dangerous things I did with it because I was, like, a small child trusted with a knife. No. Opening and closing it was the real danger, you see. Oh, okay. It's just the way the mechanism works, and where you have to place your hands to actually get it to open. I'm actually gonna show it. For just a second. This one. Okay, so I have it right here. Cause it's like an NRA knife. I don't know. I just thought it looked pretty because it's got the enamel and the like shiny. But it's you open it like that, and you have to push in this piece, and it takes a stupid amount of strength. Like, I have to bend my hand like this to actually get the piece to push in long enough to release the lock on it. And yeah. It's a nice knife, but like, every time I use it, and every time I close it, I'm like, man, it's gonna go wrong one of these days. I think it's a pretty knife, and it's like heavy too, which is nice. I like it because it weighs, you know, when you have it in your pocket, you can feel that it's there. I love switchblades. I don't know if it's a switchblade. All my knowledge about knives is I don't actually know that much about like actual like technical like knife stuff. I just know that it's I just know that it's pretty and heavy, and it's not super sharp, but it's sharp enough that it works. And it's like, man, I literally like, I don't know how I got it open and closed as like an 11-year-old, because like I struggle with it now. A switchblade is a blade that can be switched open by pushing something. Okay. I'm just gonna... Okay. I think knives are really cool, and like I want to get a more like practical knife. You know, like one of the like you know, like the ones which are like the multi-tools, which have like the screwdrivers and stuff on them. I think one of those would be like really nice to get my hands on. Just because I feel like it's a bit more practical than my like decorative pretty knife. 8. Okay. Swiss knife. Yes, that's the word. You see, they all start with like S, and I struggle. Switchblade and Swiss and Swiss knife get mixed up in my head. I have issues with similar sounding words. That's my personal issue. Yeah. I think they're cool and practical, and they're also like usually not pretty clunky. I don't know. Eat. It doesn't want to eat. That's so incredibly rude of it. They're so rude. Okay, okay. Get out of my face. I don't know. What other kind of knife types are there? I really don't know. You know what? These carrots are more valuable than the plorts I was holding on to. They're worth more. There is a lot. I know there's like big knives. There's so many different kinds of knives. I think knives are cool, but like I've never really put in the time to really learn about knives. Oh man. Okay, okay. I'll pick that up in a second. this pen is more valuable. Okay. I don't know. But more known are like throwing knives, daggers, bellies, rival knives. Yeah. Oh man, I used to do like I did axe throwing for a little bit. I kind of want to get back into that, but like it's axe throwing. One part very fun, other part it's axe throwing. I'm taking so much damage just by being near this pen. Okay, Sir, get back in there. It's fine. Oh, man. Okay, okay, ow. Like, can you please stop doing that? Truly, can you please stop? I don't know. Man, it's so weird existing. Just like, wow. In the words of someone definitely said, wow. At some point in time, I'm sure of it. Well, I guess I guess I don't deserve to break that blocks, apparently. Okay, okay. No, where did it go? Where, there. Come on, pop. Please. Eat it, please. Please tell me at least. It's okay. It's fine. Everything is fine. I'm sure of it. That's disappointing. I'm so bad at getting the golden plorts. I try my best, but like I really do not succeed at all ever. Okay, I'm gonna dip from this island because I got what I needed. I'm just gonna cry about it. I'm gonna write a very sad song. I'll be like, man, I'm sad because I was playing Slime Rancher and you know what happened? I put the gold slimes didn't eat they didn't eat the things, and it's very depressing. And everyone will be like, oh wow, you're so cool and interesting, and yeah. Why am I like this? I'm not even funny. I'm just like mildly amusing at best. Mildly annoying at worst. Please tell me there's some bomb plorts waiting for me. Thank you. Okay, there's food on the ground. Isn't everyone like that though? Oh man. I don't know if people are actually genuinely funny. I feel like a lot of like whether or not you're seen as a funny person comes down to whether or not you have the confidence to think that you are. But like it's not like you know those like guys from high school who thought they were extremely funny, but in actuality they were just like mean and offensive. kind of like that. You know, you just gotta have the confidence to, like, know that you're funny while also, like, actually, like, caring about people's feelings. Because, like... there's a bunch of Q berries that I can do nothing with. Yay. I don't know. I just think that if I talk long enough, eventually people will find, you know, it's like, what is that one philosophical, like, thing called? The, like, library of whatever. Where it's this library that has, like, every combination of, like, characters put together, you know, like, every single thing that ever has been written and will be written is in this library. And it's, like, you can find a book that's, like, written your whole, like, life story. And you can find a version of, like, Shakespeare, but written with all the wrong names, you know? In this library. But, like... I guess that's slightly the wrong one. But it's like... If you have an army of monkeys typing on keyboards, eventually they'll write the work of Shakespeare. Or, if you're me, if you keep talking for long enough, eventually you'll say something kind of mildly funny. And if you keep talking long enough, you can eventually just edit it down and string it into a bunch of clips so you can convince random people that you, in fact, are funny, when actuality, it's just probability. You know? I don't know what I say a lot of words, and I don't really say anything with them, do I? Every poem and text that is a remix of the alphabet. Yeah, that's kind of like the beauty of literature, of, you know, it's all the same, you know, like 26 letters and like handful of characters, but you can change the like meanings and so much about it with just such little, you know. It's really remarkable what you can accomplish with so little. I don't know. As you can tell, English was one of my favorite classes. Oh, man. I didn't need to say that for that to be, like, blatantly apparent. Like, anyone who's ever talked to me just knows it, you know? It's just kind of obvious, to be honest. Okay, I've got a little over a day left. Okay, what do I want to do with my time? Because right now it is... I have less than 2 hours before I need to open up the new task. So I don't have time to really go out anywhere, but I also don't really just want to, like, waste time, because, like, time is precious, something, make the most of every second. Something like that, you know? Right, I can just fall down here. Okay, and there's one up there, but I don't think I can get there from here. I don't trust myself. I don't know. It's... You know, at some point, you know, every combination of words will have been said at least once. And, like, I don't know, I think it's kind of interesting. I heard a cat, I heard a money kitty. The money cat is through the wall. The money cat is through the wall. Oh, man. Money kitty? Give me money. Money kitty. Money kitty. Money kitty, come back. Money kitty has left me. Sometimes it's not about being funny. Sometimes it's just about the energy of a person. Yeah, I completely get that, you know? You know, I would like to be funny to, like, prove people who knew me in, like, elementary school wrong, because they all thought I was very, creepy and weird. And I would just like to prove to them that I'm mildly funny, even though, like, I don't have contact with any of them and it literally does not matter. I just... That's not where I want to go. It's over this wall. Okay. Please tell me I remember this right. I think I didn't. Yeah, no. No, I remembered wrong. At least there's stuff here. At least there's stuff here. You know, sometimes you gotta do some stuff out of spite, you know? Like, I don't know. It just, like, if you live your whole life and you've never, like, given into, like, spite once, it sounds fake. I know there's people that live that way and they're probably very happy, but, like, where's the fun in that? Probably not how I should live my life, but, like, oh boy, already kind of made that decision. Okay, what did we need to get? Carrots and odd onions. Good thing I'm already heading that direction. Okay, this way actually. I just tried to open up my inventory like this was Minecraft. It took me a solid second. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh no, I'm gonna sneeze. I can feel it. I hate feeling like I'm about to sneeze because, like, on one hand, I want to keep talking because I love to talk. It is the only thing I'm good at. But at the same time, I know I'm gonna get interrupted by my own sneeze any second now, and so I can't actually, like, fully, like, embrace. You know, I can't just, like, ignore it and continue talking. I'm just stuck in this middle ground, you know? I don't need these. And so I'm stuck feeling like I'm about to sneeze, but, like, I want to continue talking about what I was, but at the same time I can't because I feel like I'm about to sneeze. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, I didn't need to wait, but I felt like I needed to because I get scared. I'm not even gonna sneeze. That's dumb. And rude. Inconsiderate of my feelings. I'm gonna sue. What was I talking about again? I completely lost it. Probably something about being petty. That's one of the things I should probably work on, is being less petty. I have to go for today because it's 5 a.m. and my arms are killing me. Yeah, if it's 5 a.m., go to sleep. Like, you don't have to be here, man. Like, I appreciate you coming and hanging out, but, like, man, sleep's important. You should sleep and take care of yourself. Well, have a good night. Bye. I'll talk to you later. Okay. Where is the stupid exit? I don't actually want the exit because I need to go unlock doors first. I have mild insomnia that's holding me hostage. Oh, yeah, I feel that. I've been there before. Anyways, yeah. Well, yeah, okay, okay. Okay, okay. I do not need to go this far. Why am I going this far? I do not need to. It's a waste of time. Okay, okay. I guess I'm gonna run through here to check for the stupid, treasure capsules. I literally just ran out the same direction I came in. Oh man, that's embarrassing. Oh, okay. I still feel like I'm gonna sneeze. I'm literally walking in circles. This is embarrassing. It truly is. Oh, okay, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Let's go, let's go. Four, 5, 7. Nice. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. Okay, let me figure out what I'm doing. Okay, okay, okay. Man. I feel like I'm not doing as good. I feel like it's because I wasted a bunch of money. That's probably it. That's quite definitely the reason why. But, it's fine. We're doing this for fun. That's the whole point, you know? Legasp? Hello. I'm playing Slime Rancher. Yep. Oh, man. Okay, okay. I need to feed my stupid slimes because they're hungry. Because I could have made better choices, but I didn't. And so I'm stuck with the ones that I made, you know? It's fine. How are you doing? My back is killing me. That is what the new thing that is happening in my life is my back is killing me. I say it like it's new. It's really not. It's really not. Well, right now I'm just sitting, but not much. That's okay. You don't have to be doing a lot to still have, like, a fulfilling life. Oh, thank you so much for resubbing. I think this is the first, like, this is the second subscription I've ever had on stream. Because most people, like, sub offline because, I don't know. That is very pog and very cool. That is very epic. That is very epic. I really appreciate it. So, it is a very PogChamp moment. You see, I've been worn down by time. Remember back when I used to refuse to even say the word PogChamp? Sometimes I wish I could go back. But now, unfortunately, it has wormed its way into my vocabulary, and now I say PogChamp enough my mother knows what it means. Which is truly tragic. Like, that's like a Greek tragedy in the making. Excuse me, you pink slimes don't have rights. Okay, okay, come on, come on, come on. Please eat the stupid gilded ginger, please, 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 for the first time in your life. That went the best it's ever gone, but I still feel defeated. I feel so incredibly defeated by this game. I feel so defeated. Even when I win, I am defeated. You're so pog, you deserve it. That's iconic. The sunglasses emoji too. I would print that out and put that on my wall, you know. The gilded ginger is gonna rot before the next chance I have to use it, and there's vegetables here. It's gonna rot before I have the next chance to use it. Which is unfortunate, but that's just what we have to do. Oh, man. I really need to stop saying, like, oh, I'm gonna print that out and frame it, because I did that once. I have a hate comment printed out and like, framed on my wall. I need to be stopped. Someone else needs to be put in charge of decision-making for me, because I don't do a good job at all. I feel like my problem is the follow-through, because I actually do it. It's not just like a haha, a joke. It's like a, no, I literally did it. What am I talking about? I need to stop talking. That's truly what needs to happen. Come on, come on, come on, pop. Oh. Okay, whatever. Where's my way out of here? I have so much pogo fruit. If only I had slimes that ate pogo fruit. Pog fruit? Pog fruit? It's pog fruit. How did I not realize that? I also didn't realize heartbeat was a pun until like a little bit ago. So like, bear with me. I'm trying my best. Oh man. But it's finally like a decent enough temperature that you can like exist without dying. So that's nice. That's been really nice. Because it's I appreciate the weather not being an absolutely awful temperature all of the time. It truly just makes my day. But like, oh, these slimes are starving. I need to get them food. Okay, okay. Because I have about 10 hours to kill. And by kill, I mean collect plorts. Plorts. Such a weird word. Don't know how I feel about it. Okay, okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go waste my time and energy getting honey slimes. I never said I make good decisions. I just make them. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, right. That was something I was gonna think about doing. I was going to potentially look into getting either like a vlog camera or like buying a new mic, and I'm still trying to figure out which, because it's like I can afford to get one of those right now, and I'm trying to figure out which one is like what I want. I'm probably gonna get mic because that's what I've leaned into, and then there's also all the research of like what mic do I even want? Haha. And the answer is I do not know. Sam, I am. I do not know. Please tell me the answer. I don't know. There's a lot of trying to figure out that kind of thing that I have been doing because I am so cool and so smart and so epic. I definitely don't have a hard time making decisions. I do not know what you're talking about. Okay, come on, pop goes the weasel.com. Hey, look, all these vegetables, just all these fruits. Eat them, Sam, I am. Please eat them so I have lots of plorts to absorb. Die. Why are you all running towards the danger? You idiots? Eat your stupid fruit and be happy. I have given you a wonderful life. I don't know what you're talking about. Rude. Rude. I have given you a wonderful life. I do not know what you were talking about. Oh, man. Oh, okay. It's fine. I love walking underwater. Look at my flashlight. That does absolutely nothing. Before I got my new controller. What? Before I got my new computer, whenever I turn on the flashlight, it just lagged the game. But now it does nothing. But it also does not lag the game. So, like, win-win? I can flick it on. I can send Morse code messages. Okay, Please, there we go. I'm very good at jumping. I do not know at all what you are discussing. Mm-hmm. I'm used to, like, having to wait for that, and so it's weird just to be able to run away. Okay. I'm just so incredibly cool that nobody knows what to do with me. Mm-hmm. That is what they all say. I have enough spare keys. I can do this. It's fine. Let me in. Thank you. I forget the trees have collision a lot of the time. Truly, like, one of my flaws, it's up there with my ego, and my pride, and my hubris, and my dictionary, and my word choice. It's really up there. That's not even a funny joke. It's really not even funny. I just... Why am I like this? You know, like... Maybe, like, I could sell my soul to be funny, but, like, I don't even have one of those, you know? Like, it was removed at birth. And so I'm just left here in this abyss of not quite being funny enough to be entertaining, but also, like... having, like, other issues, you know? Like... Man. Wednesdays, am I right? Today is not even a Wednesday. I don't even know what day of the week it is. Is it a Friday? I feel like it's a Friday. But, like, for no reason other than the fact that, like, I feel like a Friday hasn't come around in a while. When was the last time you remember it being a Friday? Because I truly... Maybe yesterday was a Friday. All of these slimes will be so happy here. Please, eat the stupid fruits. I'm supplying you with so much, and you're just... I can't believe I'm being treated this way. It's truly, like, irresponsible, rude, and frankly, rude. I already said that. But, like, it's true twice over. Because I'm cool, DJ. Oh, man. I don't know. I really need to leave the house to, like, have more stories and things to talk about, but, like, that required leaving the house, and so, like, frankly, already unlikely. You guys produce me more money, so you get more food. It's just like capitalism. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Alright. My room is starting to get warm enough that my legs are, like, sticking to my chair, which is frankly the rudest thing. It's almost as rude as when you, like, get into a car after it's been really hot outside. And so, like, you have to, like, hold up your legs because otherwise they will get, like, burnt. Because the seats in the car are black and you just have to sit there just, like, trying to make the least amount of skin contact with the car. Except for this, it's just, like, anytime you try to move your legs, you have to, like, unstick them. Like, they've been, like, stuck down with, like, a slat, like, a glue stick. I feel like I lost the point, like, halfway through there and just kept talking. I do that a lot, don't I? I just kind of keep talking past the point that I should probably stop, but then I just keep going for a little bit longer just to drive home the point that I really should stop talking right now. You know, if I had to write a book about my flaws, that'd probably be one of them. Like, imagine you had to list out every single flaw with yourself and write them down on a piece of paper. That'd be awful. Like, this isn't even an interesting thought experiment, because that's literally just, like, a nightmare of mine. Okay, oh, man. I'm gonna try and see if my, unproductive slimes have produced me anything, because, like, if they don't provide me with, money, then they're not, you know, like, what's the point of having them if they do not provide me, money and income? If they do not provide me monetary value, then do they provide me value at all? you know, like typically I'd argue that no, just having the slimes, you know, just in general, you know, their existence, you know, enriches my life and therefore adds value. But at the same time, like, I'm kind of like playing to win. I really need to stop thinking about like philosophy a lot. This is exactly what got me into the scenario of like 10th grade English. Where I wrote a paper being like, oh yes, the it was, you had to write something about like the like philosophies, you know, like philosophical whatever related, like junk related to the like Declaration of Independence. I truly do not know what the assignment was about because I did my classic thing of writing an essay that barely met the qualifications but was mildly interesting enough that the teacher let me get away with it. English teachers both loved and hated me because I turned in good work, but they never, when they assigned an assignment, they did not know what they were gonna get from me. But like, truth be told, I wrote an essay that was like very like absurdly titled, like the forgotten founder of the, you know, it was titled like John Locke, the forgotten founder. But the thing is, if I remember right, John Locke hadn't set a foot in America, and it was just discussing how his philosophies were like his like social construct philosophy is the one that the Constitution is based on, and therefore it is fundamental to the United States. It is like fundamental, like it is the. I'm trying to see if I can make it out to get the Spinny Boy plort and back in time. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try. Worst thing that will happen is I fail while trying, and that's okay because I already fail all the time. So what's one more, you know? What's one more? Okay, but yeah, I was kind of an interesting student to try to grade. One of my, like, favorite papers I wrote, it was supposed to be a pretty simple thing about, like, oh, describe the house you live in and the, like, neighborhood you live in. You know the kind of essays you're expecting like that. My house is in the, like, my house is on the corner of the street. My friends live 2 houses down. My house is painted gray, all except for the door, for some reason. You know, like, you're expecting, like, that kind of essay. I did not deliver that kind of essay. I turned in what might be best described as a deconstruction of the suburban nightmare. And basically, I just described, like, I described how much I hated living where I do, and just all of it. It was a very fun essay to write, and let me just tell you, the teacher called and said they were concerned about me, which is, you know, the sign of a good essay, you know. Eat that for me, please. Thank you. I don't write normal essays. Maybe I should try it. Maybe it'd be fun. I don't know. I just get bored easy. And I'm like, in the world of like essay, there's so much like freedom. Like, it's, you can write whatever you want to with words. And that's one of the most like crucial parts about writing is the like complete freedom with it, you know? Come on, come on. There we go. I still have 7 hours. Can I make it? I feel like I can if I hurry. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, glitch through the door, glitch through the door. I don't think that's a real thing. But, like, it'd be cool if it was, you know? You know, you know? Come on, come on. Where is one of them? Come on, come on. I know they spawn out here in the emptiness. Please, just one of them. What do you eat? Fruit? Eat some fruit. Eat some fruit. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Thank you. Now get in my bag. We're going. Eat it, we're going. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. I need to try and get that rad plort as soon as I can. Hey, buddy boy, have you eaten literally anything? Come with me. 4 hours. Oh, no. I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time. Where is a stupid carrot when you need one? I don't have time to deal with you. I can do it. I can do it. I know I can. I just need one rad plort, and I have a rad slime. I just need it. Thank you, Stream Elements. This is not the time, though. Come on, please. Where's one single carrot? 4 hours. Okay. I have enough time to do it. I know I do. I know I do. I'm just really cutting things close. For no Come on, eat it. Eat it. Come on, come on, eat it, eat it, eat it. Spit it out. Thank you. I'm gonna need a breather after that. Okay, now we have 15 hours. Let's go. Okay. You know what actually I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just like, I did it. I was gonna introduce rad slimes into that economy, but I really don't think that's a good idea with the amount of like, economy? That's not what I meant. I meant ecosystem. That's the right word. They both start with the letter E. You see how I could get confused. Just very similar concepts, very similar, I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. I did it though. So we are truly succeeding. And I think this is definitely higher than my old high score. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. I'm gonna introduce the Tangle slimes into this area because I know they can feed themselves. Unlike the honey slimes, which can't do anything good. I'm sorry, that was not supposed to be so mean. I'm just under a lot of stress right now. Okay, and let's go. Where is a gold slime I know of? Where is a gold slime I know of? I'm trying to remember which ones I popped and which ones I didn't, and I can't. I'm getting them all mixed up. You guys are worth more. Oh, man. Why is it so stressful making ranch out of slimes? I don't even know what my stream title is. I think it's Slime Flavored Ranch. I feel bad for everyone who reads my Go Live notifications because frankly, I feel like they're all cursed in their own special way, and I'm glad they disappear as soon as I stop streaming. Like, I think they're very funny, but at the same time, I hate the fact that people read them because, like, they're kind of cursed. Okay, I know there's another gold slime somewhere on this island. I just do not know where it is because I am blind in all aspects that matter. Including, but not limited to, color. Just stop. You're really putting a damper on the vibes tonight. I swear there was a gold slime over here. If there's not and I'm mistaken, I'm sorely disappointed. It's truly devastating. I think there's one in here. No, there's not. Why would there? It's up there. Okay. It's up there. Deep breath. Deep breath. Calm down. Deep breath. Calm down. Take a drink. Okay, come on. That's enough to hop up. It's enough to clip through the wall, apparently. 2, 3. Please! No! I feel... Why are they all like this? Nothing I do is good enough. Okay. I hate time pressure. It makes me stressed. My life is so hard, I know. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, you actually get to be happy for once. I know. Truly unfair under the world we live in, which is ruled by capitalism. Even the video games I play to escape capitalism are about it. Like Animal Crossing, probably my favorite go-to game when I'm stressed out and need a break from the world. Capitalism. It's truly about the wonders of capitalism, you know? You save up money so you can pay off debt so you can accumulate more and more items. Is that not just capitalism? Harvest Moon, Stardew Valley, all about, like, you know, working as hard as you can on a farm to, you know, produce enough money to sell things underneath capitalism so you can, like, earn a profit and have a nice living. You know, it's all about capitalism. Why is my favorite game genre capitalism? Why is my favorite game genre capitalism? I feel like that's funny. Eat, 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 eat. Thank you. I'm just trying to collect enough ports, as many ports as I can, because I don't feel like I'm gonna make it another, like, delivery. I really don't think I'm going to be able to do that. So I'm just gonna cry. It usually works out pretty good. I don't know what you're talking about. Problem solving at its finest. Just cry when things don't go your way. It's fine. You know, I don't think I even have enough time. Please, just give me a single chicken so I can give it to the Money Kitty. Money Kitty, where are you? Money Kitty, Money Kitty! Come back! I love you! Money Kitty's gone. And will never be coming back. Farewell, Money Kitty. You will live on in the hearts of men. Money Kitty? Yeah, I don't think I turned in the thing early enough to even have a chance at the second one. That's the last time you're ever getting fed, so I hope you enjoy it. Okay, yeah, there's nothing there. Okay, so let's collect the honey and they're not radplorts. They are, I don't know what that specific slime is called, except for it goes spinny and it makes hurricanes. That's literally not even the kind of slime I have over here. Good job, brain. Tangle. I cannot remember the other name of the slime for the life of me. This is gonna annoy me. Slimepedia, please tell me. What is the name of the slime? Dervish. Okay. No wonder I don't remember it, because that doesn't sound like a real weird word to me. Okay. Okay. Let's go. I'm so cool. I'm such a winner. all of the time. Oh, I'm so close to having the bonus on him. You may not give me as much money, but you still give me money. I'm so close to 50,000, but also so far away too at the same time. I've kind of accepted my fate. These are my final hours. Who knew the game mode about trying to be as rich as you can in the shortest amount of time would be stressful? Who knew? Who knew I didn't do well under time crunches? Someone probably knew that. Was it me? Yes, it was me. I know I don't do well under time crunches, so what am I doing here? It's fun. We're having fun. I'm having fun. Please. Thank you. Okay. At least we'll be able to get the bonus for the honey. I Okay. Maybe I might just be able to make it. By the skin of my teeth, you know? Maybe I can make it. I don't think I can. I know I usually believe in myself, you know, like that's the first step to, you know, succeeding is believing in yourself, and especially when you're trying to like overcome odds, you know. You gotta believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, who else will take the chance? But like, I'm looking at the time, and I don't know how it's gonna work out. I really don't know how it's gonna work out. And I can't even run. It's fine. Just keep going. It's fine. We literally have like less than a minute left. Oh no. Come on. I can turn in these plorts before the time runs out. I could have grabbed the rest of the plorts before doing it. I had enough time. What am I talking about? I severely overestimated the amount of time it would take me to run over there. Come on. Ooh, I didn't make it, but like, I feel accomplished. And time's up. Okay. Okay, I could have done that better, but I feel like that was pretty good. I got an achievement. Let's look at, that's not where the achievements are. Where are the achievements? That's also not where the achievements are. Let me just load a random game. Because I want to look at the achievements, and then that's not where, there's the achievements. Okay, you see, I have almost every single achievement for this game. There were 3 achievements I did not have before this, and you see, I've gotten one of them. You see, I'm so close. I'm so close. I'm so close. Not really, and then the last one is this one, and I truly have not figured out a way to cheese it yet. Okay. But I just finished the rush thing, and I don't know what to do now. Do we do another rush? I don't know. I am still trying to figure it out, and I need to refill my water bottle. So I am actually going to be right back to refill my water bottle. So do we want to do another rush, or do you guys just want some like normal gameplay? I don't know. What if I drag this? Oh, I can do that. Whoa, let's go. I didn't fall down the stairs. Be proud of me, guys. That is my one and only accomplishment. Okay, so I was thinking. Please, can I put okay, whatever. Okay. I kinda wanna do another rush. Even though, like, they really stress me out. And I think it's fun. I don't know. Maybe this is just me desperately wanting to achievement complete. Where's my stupid game? There it is. But it took me like an hour and a half to do it. I don't know. Maybe we just try to get the, like, slime ball achievement. That could be fun. And I could... Yeah, let's give you a tour of, like, this is the farm I just play casually. The ranch I just play casually. When I get, like, stressed out or whatever, I'll just boot up this game and play it. And it's kind of a hot mess, and I've kind of done, like, everything I can, and I'm kind of, like, super rich, but, like, there's nothing left to spend money on. Okay. Because, you see, I'm completely maxed out the Z program thing. You see I've got my drones and stuff. Over here we've got my boom crystals, which are just problematic, but I don't care. They're fine. Things like this happen, but I just kind of, like, don't question it. From these guys, I've learned better mixes to have with crystals is one with easier, like, favorites. But, like, I also really don't care about favorites, because, like, I've kind of done a lot of things. And over here, we have my incinerators. I think there was a third one or something. And this is my pen of very unhappy tankle slimes that I put in here for some reason. I don't know. I was feeling... I don't know why. One day that's just happened, though. And... it's all just puddle slimes because I love them so much. That was scary. I don't know. Oh, man. I like the rush, but I don't think I... What? That was not fun. Now my dog's just gonna be barking. We love that. And over here, we've got my Tabby Rock, which is a very common mix apparently. And my Rad Hunters, which are annoying. These guys are also annoying. And I just... Both of these slimes are problematic all of the time, but I do not... It's fine. They're just hungry and starving, except for the food. Except for the fact they're not. I don't know. And down here, we have my slimes that just have, like, way too much food all of the time. And that's it. I've got a bunch of teleporters to random places and just a bunch of just junk absolutely everywhere. I don't know. I was thinking about playing more, but I went and refilled my water bottle and I looked at the time and realized I'm tired and I don't have enough energy to do the rush again, but it was fun. So, maybe I'll have to do that sometime again in the future. But I think that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later. Bye. Yeah.